What's going on, everybody? And we're about to have a fun one today. All right, so we're about to smash a quick leg workout. I am, sorry, I don't know why I say we, but anyways, I am just under a week post show. So still kind of taking it a little easy. Um, Training 3 days a week. Like I said, I hit a pull day on Monday, rested Tuesday, push day on Wednesday, rested yesterday. Today's Friday. We're going to smash legs, and then I'm going to rest on the weekend. I think that's the best way for my body right now after everything I went through leading into that show. But I've been feeling great, so that's a good sign. Everything's healthy. I'm feeling really good, but it is mentally tough for me to pull myself back from training. I loved working out. So it's been tough. There's been days where I wanted to come out here and work out and just get a pump or something like that. But I know my body needs the rest after everything. So 3 days a week. Next week, we might bump it up. But also, I'm going to Vegas next week for the Olympia. If you're going to be out there, definitely, if you see me walking around, I'm not working any booths. So I'm just going to be out there enjoying my time, hitting the gyms, and walking around the expo. So if you see me anywhere, definitely say hi if you're going to be out there. But I'm going to try and video as much out there as possible as well. Try and hook up with a couple of cool other athletes, bodybuilders, influencers, whatever. Try and get some good footage for y'all and just make some good memories for myself, honestly. Just soak it all in. So, because this has been a rough year. But anyways, so since we're trying to rein things back a little bit, which honestly I suggest post show for anybody, even if you didn't go through the health issues I went through leading into the show, all the struggles, that week or two post show, I mean, some people take the entire week off. Mentally, that's hard for me to even rein myself back to 3 days a week. But I definitely suggest not going 100% back into it. I think the best approach is maybe doing a lot of supersets, getting a pump, maybe pre-exhaust before your main movements. You don't need to be going balls to walls on heavy squats the week after the show or something like that. So that's the plan today. We're going to pre-exhaust the quads, then go into our squat motion, and then we're going to superset some hamstrings to finish off. Because if you followed me for a while, I usually split a quad focused leg workout and later in the week a hamstring focused leg workout. But since we're only training 3 days a week right now, we're hitting full legs. So, which I have some of my clients do. If the legs are a stronger area for them, or if they're a men's physique client, I usually have them just do one leg day a week, hit the full leg workout. And so that's what we're doing today. So let's get this going. I'm ready to get pumped. All right, so we're going to start it off with a superset to really get a crazy pump and like I said, pre-exhaust the quads. So we're going to hit leg extensions straight into the leg press. 3 or 4 sets of this, depending on how the weight feels. Increase the weight if we can, and then move on to the hard and heavy exercise of the day. So I'm going to go sets of 20 here and probably 12 to 15 on the leg press. Higher volume on these just to really pre-exhaust and pump, going for that crazy pump, because then it'll make the hard and heavy squats even harder, and I won't have to go as heavy, but I can get just as much out of them. All right. Legs are freaking pumped. I don't even know if I'm flexing them. They're so pumped. So moving on, I did 3 sets, 20 reps there. I got 15 each time on the leg press, but it was brutal. Like it was starting to hurt. So nice and pumped. And now we go to the pendulum squat, which I love after getting super pumped like that, because now we're getting that real deep, full range of motion, extreme knee flexion at the bottom. So they're super pumped, and now they're going to get stretched out at the bottom and get another crazy contraction on the way up, as the pendulum squat actually gets harder as you get up to the top. So it's easier on like the knees and stuff and at the bottom range, but allows you to get that deep, deep stretch. So I'm starting pretty light, just 145 on there. I'm going to aim for probably sets of 8 to 10, and just increase the weight each set until I struggle for 8 to 10. Oh yeah, nice deep stretch. All right, we're up to 3 plates on here now. We'll see how this feels. Honestly, even when I was really pushing hard and strong, I think the most I got up to was 4 plates and 2 quarters. So this will probably start getting heavy soon. My legs are shaking. Whew. 4 is going to be tough, but we're going to go for it. Here we go. All right, big set. Whew. Yep. 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 Oh, I thought I had that 10th one. Oh, it's another good thing about a pendulum squat. If you fail, you're not crushed by the weight. I can crawl out. Oh, if my legs still work. Whew. All right, so obviously I hit failure. Typically, I would do a back off set. Take 1 plate off probably and aim for anywhere between 10 and 15 reps. But since we are less than a week post-show and I'm still trying to focus on more health, I said I was trying to rein things back a little bit. I'm just going to leave it there. That was a great set. That was actually more than I thought I was going to get. So I'm happy with that. I really want to do a back off set, but I'm going to be smart about it and hold myself back. So 3 quad exercises. We're going to move into the hamstrings now, hamstrings and glutes. So this thing just spins right up and we're right into a seated leg curl. So I'm going to superset seated leg curls with RDLs. Not going crazy heavy on either thing. I'm going to shoot for 15 to 20 reps on the curls, anywhere from 10 to 15 on the RDLs. And then probably 3 sets of this and then see how I feel. I want to finish with either hip thrusts or Bulgarian split squats. But like I said, it's the first leg day since competing. I'm trying to rein things back, so I'm just going to see how I feel after 3 supersets of this and go from there. But it is a high day, and I am getting a pretty epic cheat meal to finish the day, so I want to really tear it up. And I'm going to rest all the weekend. So I want to push myself, but still not push myself so hard that I end up back in the hospital. Oh, yeah. Probably could have even taken one of these quarters off. Whew. All right. This is like the icing on the cake. My legs are pretty much toast at this point. But so we're not going heavy at all in these. I got a 25 on each side. But I get such a killer workout in like the glute hamstring tie-in on these. And my glutes are big, but I could definitely use more detail there. So especially that glute ham tie-in, when I get super shredded, if I'm not blasting full, there's always a little bit of skin there. So that's going to be an area that I want to really bring more detail in for the next time I get on stage. So it's not really about the weight. I'll get the weight as my strength comes back on the big compound movements like Romanian deadlifts will get stronger. The squats will get stronger. This stuff I'll save till the end where I don't need much weight, but I really hit those smaller areas that the big compound movements don't really like zone in on as tight. So I'm gonna shut up, do 3 sets of this, and I'm freaking hungry. So I'm gonna get my post-workout meal. Today's been a high carb day all around. So I've shown my high carb day a couple times. I did a video, small little clips of each meal, so I can put that over me blabbing my mouth when I ramble like right now, just to show you the meals. But it was a little lower carb than my normal high carb day, besides meal one. Meal one was huge. It was my normal, but the rest of them, hey Broly, hey buddy. The rest of the meals were pretty much a little bit less carbs than my normal high carb day, just because I'm going to have, well, for one, because I'm trying to keep it slightly tighter leading into the Olympia next weekend, but also because I'm going to have a major cheat meal tonight. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be epic. I'm freaking starving. And I'm going to finish this up and see you guys when I'm being a fat pig. All right. Oh, you know, when you're in prep, sometimes you get a cheat meal, and sometimes it's usually a burger and fries or something like that. My high carb days, I was getting muffins. I was getting sometimes a burger and fries. I was getting plenty of fruit. I was getting candy sometimes. I was making French toast in the morning. But you never get pizza as a cheat meal when you're in a prep, a diet. So pizza is usually my go-to after a show, and this is, smells so good. So we're going to get into this. I got some wings too. Of course, got to pop 4 caps of my Performax Slim to help process all these calories. So, and we got some dessert after this as well. But first things first, if you don't like pineapple on pizza, I just don't even know about you, because pineapple on pizza is phenomenal. So we got half pepperoni and sausage, half ham and pineapple, and I love ham and pineapple. I love pretty much any toppings on a pizza except for anchovies and black olives. Those are the only 2 things I really don't care for on a pizza, that I've tried at least. There's probably some weird things out there. But I'm going to get, you know what? I'm going to start with a couple wings. And yes, Ashley is going to have a couple slices of this. I'm not that much of a pig. This is a 24-inch pizza, by the way. So it's very large. A normal large, I think, is 16 inches. So this is a massive pizza. I wouldn't be surprised if we have a couple slices left over, but I might polish it off. Garlic Parmesan wings. So good. Man. So the plan now that the show is over, obviously things didn't go according to plan at the end there. Also, my coach, phenomenal coach, nothing bad to say about him. He's a very smart, intelligent person. But with all the health complications at the end, we just didn't know what was going on, even though the doctors said I was good to go. I didn't want him to feel responsible for my decision. He wanted me to pull out of the show. So I ended up coaching myself the last couple of weeks. And it was I turned myself pro. I coached myself to turn pro. I did my first 2 pro shows before I ever had a coach. So I know what I'm doing, but it's been a while. I turned pro in 2017. I haven't coached myself since then. And I have a lot more muscle than I did back then. It's a very different physique. So it was an experiment, as well as not being able to really train and do much. But now the plan, we're going to let the body rest and recover, focus on health, family, business, everything like that. I'm still going to keep all the content coming out, but we have priorities. Got to focus on health before anything, and family for a little bit. But I'm still going to be training hard as soon as I am recovered and feeling great, which I am feeling great, but I'm still trying to take it easy just to be safe. Still going to be eating plenty of food to grow. And we'll probably aim for either another competition late next year, or might take the entire year of 2025 just to put on some muscle, build, get be healthy, and then aim for something in 2026. The plan's not set. I try not to overthink things right after a show because there's a lot of high emotions. Your brain's all over the place. So it's good to take a week or 2 before you make any rash decisions. I'm going to shut up and eat, though, because I don't want this to get cold, and I am starving. Let's try some of this pizza. Those wings. I love garlic Parmesan wings. Probably my favorite type of wing. What's your favorite? Do you like Barbecue? Do you like hot wings? Do you like what else is there? Teriyaki? There's all kinds of stuff, I guess, but garlic parm is my favorite. Pineapple ham. Mm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. This whole thing's going down tonight. So let's get some of this one of these pepperoni and sausage as well. And then Ashley and I are going to enjoy this and the wings. And then I'll see you whenever I get dessert. I'll show you what's left of this, and then I'll get the dessert. See how much of this I can put down. Mm. So good. Oh, we are going through this. Mostly me, but Ashley's helping a bit. Broly's helping a bit too. He loves the crust. You want a piece? Up. I don't know what that looks like on camera, but we're definitely over halfway through already. And I'm not full by any means. Mm. You gonna come over here? Up. Goofball. Yeah, we're about to dust this thing. Whew. All right. Slowing down. This might be my last piece, which just leaves a tiny little square left. But we did a pretty good job, I'd say. So, it's starting to hit now, though, and I want to save room for dessert. So I'm going to polish this last piece off and then get into these delicious-looking brownies. Mm. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So the plan after this is we're going to go very low carb for the next few days. Today's Friday, by the way. Tomorrow and Sunday are going to be rest days anyways. So I'll definitely be going lower carb and doing some cardio to burn all of this off. And then I'll train on Monday, do a pull day. I'll still keep carbs a bit lower just to burn all this off and get lean so I'm out there for the Olympia, because in Vegas we're going to enjoy some good food. I'm going to stick to the diet probably 80%. You know, we have an Airbnb, so we have a kitchen, but got to go out to dinner a couple times in Vegas. Anyways, polishing this cheat meal off with a couple of brownies. I'm not going to eat this entire thing. Ashley's the sweet tooth in this relationship. I could dust this pizza and be happy, but I like at least a bite or two of something sweet at the end. So I'm going to get these brownies, and I'll see you guys. Hope to see everyone out at the Olympia, and I'm going to enjoy my brownies and sign off. Mm. Mm.